Yo, yo, yo. Today we have something any car enthusiast, any racing sim enthusiast, anybody who just, overall loves driving, loves cars, loves that type of vibe is going to love. So, Assetto Corsa has been a staple in the PC gaming realm for a pretty long time, and, on the 16th, just a few days ago, a early access preview of their Evo game, was released. So I've recorded this prior, but I had some issues with my quality, so I'm re-recording and getting this to you. So if you are new to my channel, what I like to do is preview games, first 15 to 20 minutes or so, give you guys an idea of what it is like to boot up the game yourself, right? So pretty much, this being early access, we're limited in the amount of features and modes, as well as, it being a car game, we're going to be limited in, vehicles and just overall things to do, right? So, um, let's jump right into it. Car game, you want to check out what cars we have, right? So I head over to vehicles. You see there's a dealership. This is exciting because Assetto Corso, typically is just a standard racer, but dealership means, there may be some kind of currency or something we can unlock, uh, to progress and to unlock more. I'm hoping it's not, paid DLC, but I don't, expect that to happen, especially, with this being a popular modded game. So let's see what kind of cars we have. We go into the garage. You can see we can sort by, model, make, model, and I guess trim. So we don't have many brands to start with. It looks like, what is this? 15 or so. We do have, some of the popular ones: Ferrari, Audi, BMW, etc., Lotus. Um, I am going to just mess around with a car that, I can control. I am new to this game, and I am playing on my or using my controller. So let's go with a BMW M2. Um, Fast, but not hypercar fast. I think I'll be able to control it. Let's see what other modes we got here. We can go into Academy. Looks like they're gonna have licenses, just as a Gran Turismo would have, which is pretty exciting actually because I think back to my childhood and staying up late at night with a particular friend of mine who actually still my best friend to this day, and him and I used to try to accomplish or beat these license challenges. So it's exciting you see that come in here, and it being in a set of course, so that's certainly a nice ad. Driver profile, standard. This is probably more for online play or competitions. Gallery, browse and manage save replays. That's expected. Yeah, let's just jump right into the driving. So I am going to launch a single player map, or I guess mission. But let's see what's in special events. And right now we're empty. Highly likely again because the game being early access, we're just going to be limited on features and overall modes to play. All right, so let's get into, let's see what we have. Looks like we just have practice or quick race. We will have race weekend. I am recording this on the weekend, and that's not here yet. So, again, that'll probably be uh, given to us at a later date. Let's do a shorter race. I'm thinking 2 laps, just to keep the video semi-short. And I'm going to start myself in the grid. And let's see if, so single make option sets all cars of the AI opponents identical to yours. So let's turn that off. I want there to be a variety. And let's go to skill level. I think 90 looks to be in the middle. I am not ready for 90, and 85 was too easy. So this is actually my third race, And yeah, let's see how I do this time. So let's apply these settings, and let's see what tracks we have. So we have Brands Hatch, the GP or the Indy version, Imola, Laguna Seca, Suzuka, the GP East and West versions. So I'm just gonna start with a Suzuka, and last time I did some clear weather. Let's mess around with some a little bit of weather. Let's put in a little drizzle. Let's put dynamic, and yeah, I think that'll be a good a good preview of the weather settings. And assist. Now I am on the controller. I don't know where my buttons are mapped by default, so I'm just going to leave it on automatic. Typically I don't like automatic. Shifting gives me the best ability to drive. uh, and I just contradicted myself because I actually just switched it over. So let's see if I can just head into the controls and check that real quick. Shift. Alright, it's not showing my current controls. So paddle gear up. So I have a paddle and a shifter. Alright. I think, for the sake of this video, I think it's best if we just stick with the automatic. Alright. I don't like ABS. You gotta have the clutch auto. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's get into a race. Load times are pretty good. They're fairly quick. What can we do in this? This is probably more for checking our tire pressures, checking our downforce. What else can we edit? We can edit the dampers, edit our suspension, get our roll bar tightened. Yeah, very in depth on what you can do for the car. Right off the bat, look at that rain. See how it looks? Looks very, simple and basic from the top-down view. Once you go in the car, it is a little more noticeable. Alright, so maybe it was a mistake giving people different varieties of vehicles. Because, yeah, they are definitely faster than the BMW. Oh, gonna cause a little damage there. And, yep, nobody liked me. Come on, come on. I think this race was a wash anyway because I was clearly slower than the competition. I think I actually want to restart that. Let's give it a fair try. Alright. Wow, those Porsches. Dang, look at all of them. They just take off on me. See, right there, I would be able to, if I had my manual, I'd be able to downshift, come out of that turn, fairly strong, but automatic, I don't have that capability. Alright, let's see if we can do this from inside the cockpit. The cockpit looks so much nicer, but it's also harder to see your next turn. You know, and it's been a while since I've done some of these races, so you definitely need to know the layout of these tracks. Oh man, this BMW has no chance. Braked a little too early there. Oh, we got a little accident here. I went high and wide to go around it. Seems like the bots are pretty aggressive. Keep seeing accidents, right? If you guys watched the other video, yeah, the one of the bots took me out right from the beginning. Crashed me, rear-ended me, spun me out, opposite direction of the turn I was going. Oh, this car is not ready for all of this. Again, I think the manual control would help, or the manual transmission will help with a lot of these deficiencies, you know, related to turning, related to braking. Um, any drivers out there know what I mean. So yeah, if you are watching this, expecting to get a you know, arcadey experience, this is not the game for you. Assetto Corsa is typically, you know, one of those sims that, you know, a little more on the challenging end, a little more demanding as far as, you know, your control goes. So this is best for, I would say, actually, you know, having a racing rig. Have yourself a nice wheel and you know, a nice little like racing seat setup, and man, enjoy it. Like, this is the closest you're gonna get to some of these cars, unless you're, you know, rich. Yeah, I think the race is pretty much over, but yeah, this BMW, even though I did mess up in the beginning, this BMW had no chance. Let's see if I can't even, there we go. I was going to try to do one of those. Can't even do that. Alright. So yeah, I think that was a good, you know, preview of the racing element of the game. You know, for this last little part, let's just do a deeper dive in the vehicles that the game currently does have right now. So I'll go through like some of the popular brands. You know, that was BMW right there. Let's see what we have in Chevy. We have a bunch of Camaros. It looks like just different variants of them. They're all blue, which is kind of funny. But if you look on the bottom right corner, you can see track performance. You can see, you know, matte hood. These are just, you know, different variants. See these up here? They don't have the black hood, and down here they do. So yeah, just different variants. We already looked at BMW. Let's see what we have in Ferrari. You know, this is always a popular racing game brand. So we have a bunch of 488s and a couple 296s. So just two Ferraris with a bunch of different variants. You know, again, early access. Um, Cars will be limited. I am currently disappointed, but not because of the quality of game. I am disappointed, you know, that the full game isn't out. So, you know, these early access things have to be taken and understood in a different way than a full game. We can't download them and play them expecting a full game. You know, they're giving us a small experience, a small sample, and the idea is that we get to break it down, judge it, help them improve. You know, so they give us they give us some of the game early, with the intention of helping them release a full game later that is the quality that we all want and expect. So that's why we're limited on, you know, these these features, these cars, tracks, everything. You know. Um, I still can't go to dealership. Let's see what this car control. So we can do. Let's see. We can do some animations, I think. It's not letting me click these with the... Oh, look. Here we go. Alright, so this is easier with the mouse, this part. The control. I still can't get the car to be to the side. There we go. There we go. Just mess around with the controls a little bit. Car looks beautiful. Interior is very detailed. The graphics are great. Let's see what this electrics. What do we get to put on? Some hazard blinkers. Get to flash the light, the headlights. I don't know what rain is for. Pit lights. We can angle the steering wheel. Turn on your headlights. Alright. Start the engine. Oh, I guess that wasn't start the engine. Anyway, yeah. So we got a nice little preview in. Appreciate you guys for checking in. And thank you.